from a sold-out Stegman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia. Two of the nation's highest scoring and fastest teams going head-to-head today in a top 25 showdown. And Georgia leading the nation in scoring, better than 96 points a game. Arkansas right behind them, over 90 points a game. Georgia in the home white, they control the tip coming off of a devastating overtime loss to Ole Miss on Wednesday night, 97-95. They came out of the gate sizzling from deep, but did not shoot well late, just 1 for 5 from 3 in overtime. And a runner good from Jeremiah Wilkinson, who had a cool 32 against the Rebels. And a baseline drive and kick and a quick release 3. Kane able to corral the offensive rebound, and another opportunity for Georgia. Another quick 3, and catches on his second attempt. Extra pass again. With 2 on the shot clock. There's a 2-point shot from Jordan Ross.
If you can get your shot off, the success rate's pretty high.
Acuff has that one redirected. Surreal 8th in the country in blocks. Kane, lob, flush finish for Catchings.
If you can get your shot off, the success rate's pretty high.
Acuff has that one redirected. Surreal 8th in the country in blocks. Kane, lob, flush finish for Catchings. John Calipari takes a timeout. They're going to let him play on with a 5-on-4 advantage. And Kane gets up in the backcourt holding his mouth. Here comes Georgia the other way. Kane will flush it home.
And this is where your prime freshman point guard's got to take control of the tempo of this game. His team is rattled right now.
Acuff fires a 3 and finally has an answer for Arkansas.
Mike White said, look, we needed that penalty of an actual loss to truly get our message through defensively.
Surreal muscles his way to a layup. He gives them 10 points a game.
And they missed that one, but they also lead the country in field goals that are dunks. They get about 21% of their buckets off of dunks through the Georgia Bulldogs. But Arkansas is not giving themselves any shots at offensive rebounds right now, given the turnovers and blocks.
Arkansas 0 for 3 on layups. Surreal is injured. Tip good with the left hand from Jake Wilkins. And a deflection and a steal by Jake Wilkins. And Wilkins is fouled and gets it to go. Big win against South Carolina, and he said, listen, in this league, you're going to have a lot of chaos, a lot of close games. You might also have some stinkers. They did on the road at Auburn, and if they don't fix this fast, they're due for another one today here in Athens. Dylan James inside, and over the outstretched arms of Nick Pringle. 11 average better than 13 minutes a game, and 4 average double figures. Kane with the lob to Surreal. Wow! Put it on a poster. Riding the emotion of this home game where they won 12 out of 13. And now it's a track meet. Transition 3 and block coming out of the hand of Justin Bailey. Here's Brazil the other way. Look back, right hand dunk. Riding the emotion of this home game where they won 12 out of 13. And now it's a track meet. Transition 3 and block coming out of the hand of Justin Bailey. Here's Brazil the other way. Look back, right hand dunk. Number 7 in the nation in efficiency. It's been a sluggish start for the Razorbacks. Extra pass after the loose ball, and easy look inside for Catchings. And 18 of the Dogs' 25 points have come in the paint. Richmond, mid-range.
He's a tough player.
This lineup for Arkansas doesn't have their leading scorer and assist man, Darius Acuff Jr. on the floor, but Brazil able to slice his way in towards the end of the shot clock. Catchings sizes up Brazil. And rebounded by Richmond. Arkansas trailed at 1 point by 16. Richmond has it swatted by Surreal, and then out of bounds through the wickets on Surreal. It'll be Georgia basketball.
In the offseason, talking to strength and conditioning coach Colin Crane, he said we had to work on his body composition.
Blue Kane finally knocks down a 3. That's his first make in SEC play. Three ball, good. Jeremiah Wilkinson with a hand in his face, and it's a 14-point, pardon me, it's a 17-point Georgia lead, and then a finish on the other end by Acuff. 4 on 5 on the other end, and it ends up with Malik Thomas real holding those ribs. Acuff blows right by him. Acuff has gotten the scoring going, not quite the assist yet, but it kisses high off the glass, and he's got 9 in a hurry.
That is some touch.
One of the best freshman scorers in the country. Another Georgia drive. That one falls off the rim. Here's Arkansas running out. Thomas leads a 3-on-1. Two-hand jam by Ewan. The Razorbacks have made their last 3. The running Hogs have now made it a game. Here's Wilkins for 3. What a game he's having. Jake Wilkins.
And if you don't have a hand up, they're going to take it. And even if you do have a hand up, they still might.
Richmond's floater's off the mark, gets it right back, and takes a victory lap. Dogs on the run. Millender, transition. And Ewan with another board, pushes it ahead to Knox all alone. And he steps into the jam.
Took a couple steps in the jam.
Georgia
wanted to trap.
The other way, Wilkins got another.
He's giving them some great minutes right now.
And a block on that side, but a finish by Ewan.
He's giving them some great minutes right now.
And a block on that side, but a finish by Ewan.
It's given him some time to get a breather, and he's still at 0 fouls, which is such a huge factor late game.
Nice look inside. They go right to him, and Ewan had a block from behind. Here comes Arkansas the other way. They have both lost back-to-back games. Iowa State upset on the road by Wes Miller's Cincinnati team.
And the SEC is having absolute thrillers. Conferences, we're seeing another dynamite Saturday in this league.
Kentucky came back from 17 down. Surreal with the block in the first 15 minutes tonight.
You've got to find number 1 if you're going to play some of this zone.
Thomas gets downhill. Surreal got tipped on another. Georgia has used this newfound up-tempo identity to race off to what is now a 12-point lead. And a contested 3 goes off balance for Wilkinson. They haven't been able to get back within shouting distance. Spin move on the baseline. Brazil sticks with it. Keeps it alive for Arkansas. 7 to shoot.
Start of the game. Arkansas has been fine ever since the start, but it was such a poor start.
And a slicing play by Wilkinson. And a nice pocket pass to him. Into the corner for Blue Cane. Got off the schneid with a 3 in the first half, and now makes 1 to start the second.
Especially when you got a bunch of guys that can get their own, to trust your teammates is a big deal.
Like Ewan goes inside, follow jam. Well, the rare times they'll use most of the shot clock. 8 to shoot. Ross fell out. Surreal there, rolls it home, and he picks up the foul on a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Just being a random challenge here or there.
Yeah, that's the value of it, right? Here's Ewan working on Surreal. Bad pass to Richmond, who was coming up top, and a turnover. Wow, what a take. Ross was looking at Kane on the wing.
He's looking to score every time.
And not a great pass to Surreal. Wilkinson with the turnover. Here's Richmond, and it was stripped on his way in, and collects and finishes.
There's only one Billy Richmond.
John Calipari knows his value, calls him the GOAT. Billy GOAT. Surreal has it swatted by guess who? For 24, came out of nowhere for that one. John Calipari says, you know, every once in a while, teams are going to put up a stinker. This might be 2 out of 3 for him as catches it in the corner. Everybody that came through in a black and gold of the Steelers, too.
He ended his career with no losing seasons. Am I right?
Sure, you said it. Wilkinson, good handle. And the dump off leads to a bucket for Dylan James. Acuff. Whoa, that was an aggressive take. It was halfway home. Acuff just tried to hammer that one. He lets Brazil handle the business on the lob this time down.
Well, that's the vision he's got.
Put up 108 against the Gamecocks, struggling to find the bucket tonight. Corner 3, good. That's Carter Knox. It's been all road winners in the SEC coming into the late afternoon / early game, late games. Here's Ewan, and his is blocked by Surreal. Richmond cleans it up. It's been all road winners in the SEC coming into the late afternoon / early game, late games. Here's Ewan, and his is blocked by Surreal. Richmond cleans it up. Richmond better than his season average so far today. Arkansas with the trap at midcourt. Ross solves it by finding Surreal, and Richmond with the rejection. Here's Acuff the other way. Arkansas has life.
There are so many players that would not even take a chance to get posterized by Surreal. But this kid's from the 901 in Memphis, and they don't back down from anybody there.
It's a 9-0 Arkansas run, and they have a chance to lead to it, add to it. Here's Richmond from Acuff. So now an 11-0 run for Arkansas. Kane saves it, whips it to the top of the key. 9 to shoot for Georgia. 3 is good from Jordan Ross. What a time for Ross to deliver.
He's better from 2 than 3, but he is capable. Big one there.
Acuff with a burst, weaves his way in, rebounded by Ewan, and he goes right back up against Surreal. Meanwhile, off the baseline, out of bounds. Kane stepped on the sideline.
And that sort of distraction against a very capable Arkansas team.
13-3 Razorback run. They will add to it on a Malik Thomas triple. 5-point lead for Georgia. It has been whittled away with this Arkansas effort, and now a takeaway. 4-on-2. Wagner with the left. Georgia doesn't look like the same team when they try to run clock.
No, and they're staying away from ball screens because they don't want to deal with the trap.
Floater off the window and good. And we are poised for another thrilling finish in the SEC. Off the swing, Kane takes it right down the lane and finishes. 4 to shoot. Step back, Wilkinson 3. And an offensive rebound. Dump off to Kane in traffic. Got it! Kane getting it done in the paint. This is freshman Malik Thomas. Hounded by Wilkinson. Solves him and floats it in. Arkansas has never led in this game. Kane guarded by Acuff. Drives on the freshman, goes behind the back, mid-range J, yes sir! Blue Kane taking over. Here's Acuff, now Wagner. Acuff for 3 in the tie. Got it! Blue Kane has been the key for Georgia late. He scored the last 6. Instead, a blow-by for Wilkinson. Smothered by Thomas, 10 to shoot. Kane got a half step on the freshman. Throws it up off the window! Here's Dylan James. And now Wilkinson. It falls off and Arkansas has a chance, but Wilkinson steals it right back. Wilkinson and Millender, high volume shooting in the backcourt, and it pays off with a deep 3 for Wilkinson. Billy Richmond, the glue guy, made it happen. Hogs trail by 5. Here's Richmond, rejected by Surreal. And Georgia basketball to Kane. Kane, no. Rebounded by Georgia. Catchings kicks it out. Another 3. Yes, sir! Jeremiah Wilkinson. Thomas with the ball fake. An air ball, mid-range, stolen by Richmond, out to Thomas. And tracked down by Wilkinson. 2:20 to play, Georgia with an 8-point advantage. Blue Kane slices it. Surreal with the handoff to Millender. Back to Surreal, not a good pass. Wagner the steal. Arkansas with the run out. This is Knox. Blocked by Surreal. Will be en route to their 9th win in the last 11 games. Richmond fires up the 3. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, barring a miraculous comeback,
has been one of the best coaching jobs in the country this season.
Hogs get to return to Bud Walton, and they draw Vanderbilt, fresh off of consecutive losses in the midweek on Tuesday night. Georgia will head to Missouri. Surreal will just dribble it out, and it's a 14-point win for Georgia in a game that was tied at 70. The Dogs close on a 20-6 run. Well, that'll do it from Athens, Georgia. We've got plenty of basketball coming your way for Dane Bradshaw and our fantastic crew. I'm Tom Hart. So long from the Classic City.